Hello, hello. Welcome to Word from Your Mother. This is going to be a usual suspects 5-card energy reading. And I just want to start out by saying, why are you always doing it to me? Why are you always doing it to me? I don't know. Oh, and let me get this out too right here. When I was shuffling and laying these down, I saw this one as I was putting it down, and out of curiosity I looked because of our cat dog thing, okay? And that's when I saw this, which we've also had before. And that's when I saw this. So, I knowingly, it was accidental at first because the 2 was 1, but I had picked 2, and so these 2 came together, the cat and the tent, and then the younger man, because I didn't know I had 3. Anyway, have I messed this up enough? Anyway, I'm going to put this the cat, the tent, and the younger man. Okay? Or that's the order it came in. Cat, tent, younger man. Okay. Because that's what we had decided I was going to do in the event that I got an extra leaf card on this one. However, I also think that we agreed that we weren't going to do it for this one because that's an oracle. But so much so far. Here we go. So it's going to be a little longer than usual. So when I flipped happy, 4 wands, and I was like, yay! No. Because the next one was 6 of cups, which is still, yay! It's okay, right? But then we got, and I picked this deck. This is Grandma's postcards. And the reason when I picked this deck, this is the card that I thought of. And this is the card that you have. Is the 9 of Swords, because I was like, careful. Because some of it's a little obscene, right? And wouldn't you know, that'd be immediately the card that I would get. But thing is, he stuck his pee-pee somewhere he wasn't supposed to, right? And you're like trapped. Now you're in a rock and hard spot, right? I know it's not a pee-pee, but you know what I mean. You're in a rock and hard spot in your happy ever codependent life, or nostalgia, memories, past, and sentiment, and that's happy. That's old-timey happy. And this is foolishness, but it's not no big thing. And then we get to here, which is library. With knowledge, learning, history, information, research, pastime, archives, hidden documents, search, secrets, looking beneath the surface, author, reading, and writing. So, I'm seeing that something caused a change in this happy, and it was the discovery of either something really embarrassing about yourself that you don't want anybody to know, or something really bad about somebody else that is all about the pee-pee and how it's related to you. And then the bottom of it all, at the very bottom of it all, is the 8 of Cups. Okay, so I figure I'm getting ready to get some kind of a soap opera here, because everything's good. Everything is good. Everything is fine. Nothing to complain about there. And then along comes a stupid act. Something you wish to hide. Or the discovery of a stupid act. Something that changes how you interact with the person who committed that stupid act. Which is the way I'm more inclined. Either you leave because somebody uncovers something embarrassing about you and ruins your happy. Or you leave because you uncover something embarrassing about somebody, somebody that ruined your happy. Okay? That's where I am. Either way, no matter which way I go down this road, we arrive at ruins your happy in. Okay? This is what we got. Ooh, the usual suspects rides immediately. This guy. Well, he's the one to ask for if you need help because he can get the job done. Here we got the Magician, the manifestation, willpower, and resourceful. Is this you? Is this you, Donna? We're going to go with this is you. Because you know what you're doing. You've got what it takes. Something changed everything and you're going to walk away. Or did you walk away from him? Family, life is for the living, castle. pride, recognition. That was your place. So, isolation, the old guard, timeless memories, timeless memories. You thought he could do everything, but a discovery, an embarrassing discovery leads you to walk away. That discovery changed everything. Nine of Wands. Discovery, communication. And then we got cat. Intent. A temporary crisis. You might be couch surfing. And then we got the younger man. Okay? Which goes with this. First one and then the other. Resilience. Close to success. To persistence and fatigue. To come so far. It's all coming together when you don't give a shit no more. When it comes when it's too late. It comes after the detachment. Once you detach, you can't get that back. And you thought you had your place here. This was your place. You detached from your place. You're aloof like a cat. You go surf on someone's couch. You can get a job anywhere. Got your head in the sand. I'll just stay low for a while. I'll just stay low. I'll lay low. It can't bother me if I'm not there. Or, can't hurt me if I don't see it. That was the thing about this morning, too, to be aware, because somebody is going to be gunning for you. That's the truth. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Mom and Dad had a fight, and the son is going to pawn your TV. He's going to have some sort of, he's going to act out. He'll get mad and key your car. He'll get mad and, God, I'm not going to say what I just thought, but it was awful. Watch him. That's not right, man. That's kind of immature, psycho. Get a therapist. Take your head out of saying you work too hard just to let the boy. I don't know. But you got to. I don't know. You can't save him. There. This is embarrassing. You're going to walk away from it. Work too hard. Go down like that again. But you're the caretaker. That's what they rely on. I don't know. Okay. So we go 9 of Pentacles, or 9 of Swords on the bottom, in the library. Oh my God, what have I done? The Magician. This is yours. This is your circle. You've outgrown your circle. King of Pentacles and the Magician. 2 of Cups. You thought he was the one. 8 of Swords. I don't know where it was. Was it here? 8 of Swords? I don't remember. She did it too. I was in the other. Boy, dude is grumpy. Always running behind. There's that conversation. Last minute. He's out. He comes around when it's too late. He comes around when it's too freaking late. But he's the man. If you're on a desert island, he's the man to be with. I mean, you know what I'm saying. He's MacGyver. Unflappable. Family. But he's also the one that says no when you ask. But it was your castle, your place. You reigned with him. See, there you are. The Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. This is him. And you want the truth. You thought he was the one, but he's just a wet sack of bullshit. Always like a wet cat. Unpleasant. 8 of Wands. Intense. Bam, 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 bam. He's the one that got the job done. He got it done. And it was all about family, all about the house. Pride, recognition, position, praise for achievements. You want, this is all yours, and he didn't see that. He didn't see what you was putting in. Well, that's over. Three of Pentacles. He tried to get it all to work. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. He said he loved you. But you just couldn't make it work. It wouldn't work out. Look, Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Death, Knight of Cups. You tried to make it work with him, but that's kind of unpleasant. That's really, and that's not spontaneous and witty. Not by any leap of faith. It is not spontaneous and witty. It is stable. And the biggest boulder in your stream, you feel me? If that's your security, that's your guard, he may be restrictive. He could be a tyrant. But it was all about the family. And I'm not to say he's a bad guy, but it's definitely his way or the highway, and his way is no. No, we can't afford that. Even though if he wanted it, he could. Because he is the magician. And you thought he could work the magic for everybody. But really, he's just an old wet cat. Always running in with too little, too late. Well, it's over. Can't make it work. He won't work with anybody. But he said he loved you. And you've been over, yesterday you stretching yourself out of being flexible. It was all about your house. It was everything you ever wanted, and ta-da, you outgrew it. Nine of Wands. There we have the Nine of Wands again, so many times in so many days. You don't even care about having that conversation. Detachment. Detachment frees you. And, oh, and there's your fine on your own, Nine of Cups. You kitty cat. Shit. The Sun. Nine of Cups, the Sun, and... Oh, yeah, you worked way too hard to settle for this bullshit. And you won't be on her couch long either, whoever that is. You worked way too hard for it, but you don't get your head out of the sand. There is a malevolence around you, someone who is not all for you. They would like to see you go down. They would like to gloat about it. What is this? The Two of Pentacles. Look. You ain't putting no more effort into Johnny-come-lately back here, and all your hard work is now going to go into yourself, but you're like, that's the end of it, because you stopped. I hate pears. I don't think about pears. I hate pears. And you stopped thinking about it. You moved on with you. And the lesson is to not turn your back on nobody. The Chariot. You need to get farther away. That's the lesson. You may take a loss. Get your head out of the sand. Look at what the people are doing around you. Keep an eye. If this young man wants money, they just don't want you to see the truth. It's just another fling, just another lie. We want the truth so you can do the best care. You need the truth. You can't take care of people the way they need to be taken care of unless you have the truth of the situation. Ace of Cups. You should apply that to yourself too, and not let your own emotions overwhelm and enable you to lie to yourself about what is really the truth, which I think is less than stellar. You'll be fine. Face it head on. Face it head on. Intimidate them. You are quite formidable. Believe in yourself. And you're walking in Karen country, but I can see why. Here's the Four of Pentacles. You're fixing to cut some people off. And let's have a look. Show me the cat. Show me the kitty cat. Five of Wands. Are you playing the game or did you see your way out? Knight of Pentacles. There he is. He looks a lot less important than he used to look. Because see, you've seen him at his worst now. He's not so special. And you've detached. Detachment from the cat. I wish I was a cat. I am a cat. I've got the heart of a cat. And the hermit. I also have the heart of a hermit. Okay, that's a little peek at the cat. Let's see the man. Let's see the man. Oh, my nose is itching so bad all of a sudden. I don't know why. 9 of Cups. He's in 10 of Pentacles. He likes what you got. He wish it was his, and he. Okay, the 9 of Cups. He feels pretty self-satisfied. Is he a drinker? 10 of Pentacles. He's got money. He does work, I guess, or he's got your money. You see him as he thinks he's stable. Maybe he is, but it's your stability. I'm willing to bet. He's thinking, come on, stop pulling my leg. Page of Swords. You should. He didn't make you do it. He just let you. This dude is kind of out of his depth, and I'm going to go back to you spoiled him. And he's not doing anything that he thinks is special. He thinks that's the way it is, and he thinks that's the way it is because you have always fixed it. But you don't give a shit anymore. Knight of Swords, and you're pretty angry about it. You're ready to have some retaliation. How did I get all those on there before? I guess I did it like that. Push them all close together, and then him here, and then that's still too much. Okay. The cat, the tent, and the younger man. A brief period of not so stable housing. Maybe in your future. Let the right one in, whatever that means. Push them both out. That's what I say. Okay, in your past, exiting your lover, the 2 of Cups. He's a sad, wet sack. He's like a wet sack. Too little, too late. You thought he was the one. He is the art of foundation. He's very stable, reliable, but his answer is always no. But it was all about the family. 3 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. He said he loved you. So you stretch yourself out of recognition. But you had the house too. A big fish in a little pond. Now you're an aloof cat. Going for the hermit. You're like, wow. You've seriously outgrown this. You don't love him anymore. There's no you're the resource. You're much better on your own. You work too hard for this. You're the only one there working. You did all the work. Because you're resilient, you were close to success, you had persistence and fatigue, and you did everything you could to make this work while others sat on and did nothing. There you are, hard working again. Even from the couch surfing, you're still working. I mean, it's not like you're the problem, okay? You know how to get up, get out, you got a job, there's nothing wrong with you. You may be broke for a little bit, but you're gonna drop juggling this character right here. Your lesson is to get out. Your lesson is to face reality. Quit acting like everything's alright when it's not. You left yourself in a bad situation for a while. Just fear-based thinking, steering. Well, you were trapped, paralyzed. Like a deer in the headlights. Because it was like, if I don't look at it, if I don't look at the monster, it won't eat me. But you're just looking for truth. Because you love them. But you also remember when you used to love yourself. And you've had to lower your standards here. Overall, you're generous and caring, nurturing, and sensible, comforting, and practical, and a good business sense. Now let's look at dude here. So the younger man sees himself as the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles. He thinks he's a catch. He thinks he's a catch. Well, somebody's been I don't know. I think dude's going to have to learn how to think through. He has some sort of a incongruent perspective of himself that I don't think is shared by other people. And an overinflated sense of self, because I don't know how a page could possibly be so grandiose. Okay? His thinking, he needs a checkup. He needs a reality check. Okay. And reality check. Okay, your oracle, I want my money back oracle, is to seek for new worlds. There are many more things for you to discover, so don't give up. You've been unhappy so long. Unhappy so long. Don't give up on yourself. Seek justice, not victimhood. Do something. Quit being the long-suffering, silent person here, the one that's holding back. Because you've either something you're ashamed of or something you discover about the other one. But it's breaking your heart. You leave. It breaks your heart and you leave in either case. Here we have the Eight of Swords. Trapped and restricted, victimized and helpless, powerless and blinded. So they lied to you and trapped you there. And now you're going to have your day in the sun. You're going to have your truth, your justice. And here we have the Page of Pentacles, willing to put the work in. Because see, you've always been the one putting the work in. It's always been you. Ambitious and diligent, goal-oriented, loyal and faithful in planning. Has something been a big lie? You get it too little, too late? When it doesn't matter anymore? Justice comes. Person of Earth. Person of Earth. This is the Queen of Pentacles. This is your caregiving self here. It's down here somewhere. Provider and caregiver. Grounded, stubborn. This could be him too. Person of Earth, the provider or caregiver. Grounded, secure, stubborn, nurturing, classy, stable, prosperous, materialistic, possessive, dependable. But you've outgrown them. It breaks your heart. They didn't grow with you. I don't know. I don't know what the hell this story is. Cherry on the top is the Two of Wands upside down. Trap. Unable to make a choice. Both of the choices breaks your heart. Both of the choices result in you walking away. Dog, which was we all know is backwards for God, and it's a loyal heart. You may be feeling like those around you let you down or are not doing their fair share of work. This comes as a reminder that loyalty exists and you must not settle for anything less. You deserve better than mixed signals. Well, don't I know the truth of that? Yeah, you deserve to be valued for your worth. I mean, you support them. They take advantage of it. Alright. Something you discover leads to you leaving. Be aware of what's going on around you. The earlier reading was full of malevolence. Someone doesn't like to see you happy.